Hello and welcome back to the North South. Say melting shoe here because it's rather darn warm where I am at right now. I don't like it. But anyway, I'm doing some more Beholder because last time we died again. There was a slight shanking incident because I took a box I shouldn't have taken and then I couldn't pay for the fact that I took the box. This is what I get for following corporate laws and rules. Shouldn't have done that, should I? But I did like where it was going, so I will be continuing with that to see if I can survive long enough to reach a supposed end of this game. I assume there are multiple opportunities, but I will be going for the one that I end up with. That isn't my own death. I really hope there's one that isn't my own death. Let's figure it out. Now, I have never actually loaded a game before, so will that freeze like it does when I make a new save, or is that a different thing? I am very excited to see right now. Is my computer strong enough? No, it's not responding. Okay, so no, just in general, loading a game, whether it's a new one or an old one, my computer will in fact freeze it momentarily. That's good to know that that's the limitations of this laptop at the very least. It's doing its best, I promise. See? It did the job. It did the job. That's all I need. They're too darn loud. Now, where was I? More specifically, where am I right now? Okay, you're all reading the propaganda. Don't tell me I have the box. I don't have the box. Ah, that's the box. Okay, I'm back before I got a box. That means I can survive. It's bedtime stories. Ah, right, get a radio. Hello. Hello, Carl. Who are you? A lieutenant? I know everyone who lives in the building, but this is the first time I've seen you. We have spoken before, though, so I will not actually be listening to you until we get to the point where I have to make a decision that will probably end up killing me again. And I don't like that. I have to turn down the deal, because I will not be giving this box to him, and I clearly can't bring it to my office, which means I have to turn it down. I don't want to insist, but choose wisely. You really need money. Everyone does. Moreover, we feel pressure from above when the authorities demand something impossible, don't we? Is there a chance you'll change your mind? No, I follow the corporate rules and I know the future about getting shot. I'm disappointed. I thought you were the kind of person who looked ahead and considered the future. Later, I'll give you another chance to become friends with our unit. The one who has relationships and the support of other people survives in this world. Those who don't have it die. Think about it. What unit are you talking about? Oh, we shall do everything at a proper time, Carl. We shall do everything at a proper time. I have no idea who you are, but I'm buying a radio. Where's my radio? I know you sell one. I know you saw. Ah, there it is. Radio acquired. Lovely, lovely. And what is this? Hello? No, right. It's been one day and I've already forgotten how to play. Right, the gambling. 15 years of service and you are now allowed to gamble. What better price is there? There isn't one, that's the answer. Oh, new government directive. Oh, right, radio. No, wait. War talk is prohibited. Right. I survived to listen to that last time. I have the radio. Yeah, we have done this before. I will install it immediately. Oh, right. Was never the radio needed to install. That was the box that I took into my office and then got shot for having taken. Yeah, that was a bad choice. I learned from a mistake very slowly. Did I move someone in here, right? Right, it's you. I need cameras. Do I have cameras? I have one camera that I can put in Spack's room because he doesn't want to kill my daughter. Probably more important to actually get one in this room, though. Eventually. Yeah, I'll figure you out. Eventually, I will figure them all out. Well, I'm going into Spack's room. He's busy going to the kitchen. Perfect. I love having a camera at hand at all times. Now, Schmuck, what do you have in her? Anything incriminating would be lovely. No, he drinks. That doesn't help me. What else? Ooh. Wine. Stamps. Narcotics. Interesting, interesting. What's that in TV? No, that was in the chair. You put a lot of things into that chair. I'm afraid my time in here is out. Okay. I'll do some more later. Unless he leaves. Please leave. How convenient. What's in the plant? I have never checked the plant. The plant is empty! Fair enough. Oh, no, 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 no. You're gonna shoot me. Take the phone, take the phone, take the phone, take the phone. Carl speaking. A private call. Hello, this is Carl Stein. With whom am I talking? You've heard about the National Labor Lottery, right? Its winner, Leo Jivsek, is looking for a place to stay. We want you to give refuge to this lucky man. What good will that do you? Who are you? Where well wishes, he'll soon face 1,000 temptations. Bandits and frauds will be waiting for him every corner. We want to help. After he moves in, you must convince him to invest his winnings in our production. Our Horns and Hooves Trust benefits the science of breeding and caring for farm animals. We help farmers sell every part of an animal carcass. They don't waste a thing. We send the meat to the stores and the skins to the shoemakers, and we use the rest for preparing our proprietary jellied meat. Jellied meat? Do you not like jellied meat? How can one say? Consider this a warning, Carl. If somebody stands in our way, he becomes jellied meat himself. Soon our jellied meat will become a national good. You do know that every single phone call to this phone is in fact recorded and sent to the government. What? All you need to do is to convince Leo Jivsek that the future belongs to our jellied meat. Jivsek? Yes, but who thinks up such names? It's a real tongue twister. Yes, I have given up on actually saying it properly, you see. Persuade him to invest money in the Horns and Hooves Trust. If you do that, we'll give you a generous portion of what he gives us. Can you do that within 11 hours? Because my daughter will die within that time. It would be a bit of a shame if she did. Anyway, I guess I need to set up a new room then. But before that, I'm going in here to snoop some more. Because I can. And then I'll do that. What in it? I need to snoop. It's very important. No, no. Can you stop calling the phone? I'm working! Run, 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 run. Post the thing. Pick up the phone. Oh. Run! I said run! We made it. Hello? A private call. Good afternoon, Carl. This is George Danton again. Oh, it's George Danton. Where did you take my number? Our unit has friends everywhere. All I wanted from you an explanation about which unit you're discussing. I have a family. I must know what you're getting me into. We're trying to make the world a better place, Carl. It's impossible with the current government. As you know, the current government is unwilling to change. What's your unit's name? I need to report you. You're going clearly against the government with how you speak. This is anti-government semantics. Unit of Confident Revolutionists and the New Tomorrow movement. Why are you being sarcastic, Carl? We might become best friends. You can earn the money you so desperately need for your family. Which family? My son is going to the mines and my daughter is going to die. What if I refuse to deal with you and you report you to the quarter? I'm afraid your refusal can lead to unpleasant consequences for both of us. I repeat, we have friends everywhere. I knew it. There is something behind your chatter about a better tomorrow. One can fry eggs without breaking them. You have kids, and therefore you must know what it means to sacrifice yourself for the sake of the future generation. What? No. Those kids are merely so that I have a status. Will you offer to sacrifice someone else? For me, for example? Not necessarily, Carl. You just need to agree to be ready to help our movement. I really don't have a choice. What do you want from me? Find an apartment in your wonderful building for our faithful comrade. His name is Antoine Grubik. He will stay in the building for about a week. Let's say I agree. How much will you pay me? $3,000 rupees. That is nothing compared to what I need. I literally need either 15,000 or 20,000. It isn't enough. But this will be the beginning of our collaboration. Yeah, it's not enough. Who's that? Antoine is very important to your unit. He's a printing specialist and will print brochures criticizing the current state government. We'll owe you one if you hide him. We're planning to go on strike at a factory in the near future and need those brochures. It won't work without them. The temptation to give him a place to stay and frame him is incredibly high, but will get me shot. If you don't force me to help the revolutionary movement and describe your perception of the state of our country, I must know why I'm putting myself at risk. Why do you need an explanation, Carl? You already know everything. Total control of people, ridiculous bans and everything, no freedom of speech. What do I get in return? Cards for clothes, food, soap? People shudder at night when they hear the slightest sound. They're afraid someone will come and take them away. What do you think of reports written by one family member to turn in another? Is it okay? I would do it within a heartbeat if necessary. The other day, I was considering writing one on my little daughter Martha. She was doing almost something illegal, but then I discovered it wasn't, so it would be fine. What about your job, Carl? What normal society can count it appropriate? What do you mean I'm being paid for doing a proper job? Putting up cameras and doing whatever I want. I do the job I was assigned. I don't have a choice. You always have a choice. Help us, Carl. Our children will have a society where they won't be jailed for their choices. What do you mean I can't not agree to help? I don't want to agree. As far as I can see, I have no choice. And when Grubik, I'll see what I can do. Great. Carl, be careful. Darn it. Wait, are you moving? Oh, they moved out. Well, I'm still going in here. I didn't finish, because they kept calling me. I guess they just made space for me to put someone else in there. Okay, who's in here? Nothing of interest. Please don't tell me that the doctor is back. He probably is, knowing my luck. Yes, he is. Oh, no. No. Run. Oh, I made it just in time. Okay, let's buy some cameras. We have bought one camera I could afford. Ow! Ah, right, I need to repair it. Go on. I earned nothing for having him renting that place. Dora Noel, Leo Givzek, and Andrzej Rotha. This is the rich man, right? And then we have Margaret Saucer, Rubina, and I have a lot of people, and then Grubik. Yeah, I'm taking Leo Givzek. If he needs to rent an apartment for a few days, he'll be closer to his factory, and happier he'll be. Okay. I'll also fix up this apartment. Now this one I fixed specifically because I will be moving in Grubik. There we go. Shucks. Hang on, I'm installing cameras. I'll install one camera and then I'll run. Run! Run! Hello? Stop calling me. Thanks, Carl. I'll send the money to your account. Please help Comrade Grubik the best you can. He's doing an important thing. Help us and spy. Do you understand me? I don't know what you're talking about. This is a difficult time. He might be framed and lured to the other side. Protect him, Carl. Don't let him do what cannot be changed. I'll call you in a couple of days to see how you're doing. Yeah, nah, the money ain't helping, mate. I also only managed to set up one camera for now. I'll get the other cameras up later. Wait, I have a bill? Ooh. Carlstein, we inform you that your son, Patrick Stain, was dismissed due to non-payment of the study fee. He has therefore been sent to the mine. Oh dear. 37/42 as a utility worker, Ministry of Distribution. It costs 2,000 to get him out. Okay. That's fine. Hello, I've already paid for fixing that problem. What, Carl? How may I help? What do you want, Anna? I need $5,000 for groceries. You do realize that our son was sent to the mines, right? And? Very well, here's some money. Oh. Thanks, Carl. I'll run to the market. She's not very caring, if you ask me. But... oh, right, yeah, she died. What shit? The police? Why are you here? No, for real, why are you here? Have you come for my daughter? They might have come for my daughter. Yes, father. What happened? Dad, I was suspended and sent to work at a mine. A mine! I don't want to be a miner, father. Relax, everything will be fine. I mean, you're gonna grow up eventually, and you'll no longer be a miner, but you will be working in the mines as a miner. Just think of it. You'll earn more money within a year to pay off your entire education. I hadn't thought of that, but I have to survive that year somehow. You may be young, but you're already a man, so stop whining, be strong. Okay, Dad, I'll do my best. Good. Now, are you gonna deal with my daughter? It's a bit of a problem that she's just lying there. Oh, stop crying. Martha has died. Alright, are you telling me I literally can't do this if Martha dies? Or can I continue even if she died? Okay, I can continue. Wonderful. I'm fine with this. This is not a problem for me. Follow Antoine Grubik. Are you Antoine Grubik? Hello. My name is Carl. I'm the landlord of this building. I respectfully thank you for taking in more tenants. I am Leo Jivzeg. I will be here for a few days attending to an important matter. What brought you to Helma? I feel fortunate for the first time in a long time. My difficult life has finally rewarded me. I won the labor lottery and have come to the award ceremony. That's good for you. You want to talk some more? How will you spend your winnings? I have a difficult dilemma. My sister's house burned down recently. She and her family live close to the front line. I want to move them here, but I have no family. My co-workers are my family. I'm also going to buy a new house, new work shoes. Shoes I do recommend, yes, shoes are good. And a case for my tools. I'm buying gifts for my niece and nephews. I found a shop where you can buy honey cockerels and cranberries with sugar. Great deal. I love cranberries too. Remember, you can buy only 2 packs at a time, though. 2 packs? That'll make a few trips. There's so many bags loaded with coal. Isn't that amazing? What do you want? Do you want something? I need your help, Carl. I have to go to the administrative office tomorrow. There's going to be an award ceremony. I'm a simple man. I work at a factory. I never owned a suit. I bought a 2-piece suit at a funeral shop, but there were no ties. The department store is also out of ties. Could you help me find a tie? Everyone will be okay. I just can't go shopping. I'll try to think of something, of course. You'll know. You'll be a big help. I'll pay you even. Oh, wonderful. Also, what about the city? What do you think about my city? Oh, I do like it very much. There are so many factories. It's been said that Helmer is that city of pipes. I took a tour of that machine tool factory today. You could teach us a lot. Do you really believe the pipes in the factory are okay? Sure, it's smoking to the factory is operational, and that means people are working. The country will get rich and life will improve. Can't argue with that one. Now! Doctor! My daughter is dead. Calm down, Aloysius, and let's talk. No! You're trying to destroy my happiness! Go away! My daughter is literally dead. Very well. Do you have a tie, old man? Old man? Old man. That's the old man. Old man! What do you want from the archivist? Your wife. I've already told you about my wife. Fine, I'll go and buy a tie manually. Damn it. My compliments. Yeah, you have a tie. Take a look. Wonderful, thank you. That's all I need from you. Now, I'll need more later. I've received a new bill. Of course I have. Why wouldn't I? If it's still my son not having paid for everything, he will stay in the mines. And there's my son going, doing his best, I guess. Ah, what's in here? They moved in. Their things should be around her. No. Interesting. What about over here? Ah, he's leaving. Convenient timing. Nothing suspect yet. Factory access card. He's gonna need that. Wait, is he clearly can't be going to work. I'll put factory access card over there. Soccer ball. Interesting. He likes footballs. To some degree. Right. What about this TV? What information does it contain? He's a smoking man. I don't know why I'm looking at the door. I'm just locking myself in. I have access to this. Let's see. It is now illegal to store light bulbs. After all, electricity can be dangerous. Oh, 300. I guess that's a profit. I have no more canvas. Yet. I see. I am learning so much about my new tenants. For a funeral service. Oh, right, a funeral. I'll pay it now. I'm gonna be honest, it was much cheaper. Right, fish is illegal. That's a problem. By law, I have to report this. I'm so sorry, but it is the rules. I can't not do it. I'm going against my own philosophy. What else information can we have about this person? Oh dear, he's coming back. Very well. Run! I was never here. Wife? What was that? You were doing something. What, Carl? Let's talk about Martha instead. You couldn't say that, Carl. How we will live now? I'm scared, Carl, and lonely. How can I help you? Give me Martha back. I want her and Patrick here again to make us happy. I just want to make life to go back like it was. Make it so. I want to be a mother of two again. The letterbox on the floor. I can't pick up her toys. I just can't. You sound useless. I'm sorry to say this, but if it continues like this, it's not going to go well. Patrick is doing quite fine. Martha, on the other hand, is a different story. Can't really do anything about that. What has happened has happened. And it indeed has happened. Now, I will be writing up... Wait, hang on. I just realized something. I could have earned a lot of money by profiling my tenants. Why haven't I done this before? Let's see. We'll start with Aloysius Spack, who is in apartment number 2. It's an M. He is currently living alone. His occupation is being a doctor, supposedly. And he has all these informations about himself. There we go. Let's write some more, not report. Profilings. Who's next on the list? I'm done with... no. There we go. We'll profile the archivist next. Yes. Mr. Runnick. Mark Runnick lives in apartment number... I don't remember. Is it 3? Yes. Apartment number 3. Lovely. Not a report. Profiling. Mark Ronick lives in apartment number 3. Married with Rosa Ronick. His occupation, insane. Also an archive employee. And I currently know this about the man. There we go. Lovely. Earning some cash, the best way I can. He's leaving. Darn it. I'm gonna have to fix it again. I just got it. Okay, who's moving in? Dora, you're moving in now. Hurry up. Ooh, new directive. It is illegal to possess and use weapons. Good to know. Well, I'll ignore him for now. Are you home? He's not... No, he's sleeping. Okay, I would like to have a talk with him. We need to confirm whether or not he's safe. Hurry up. We haven't spoken yet. We haven't spoken at all. Hello. I'm Carl, the landlord. Antoine Grubik. It's nice to meet you. Our mutual friend told me you're one of the best printing specialists around. It seems you mixed up some things. I don't think we have mutual friends. Of course, secrecy and other stuff. Sorry for bothering you. I don't know what you're talking about. What task? What are you talking about? I'm a transient. I'm moving to a Class B hotel in several days. What about the leaflets you had to print? Ah, you mean this one. It's a small task I decided to complete at home. Don't worry about this. It won't disturb the tenants. Very well. What about the new tomorrow? Tell me about your movement you joined. What are the tasks and goals? That's nonsense. There's no movement. My main goal is to eat well and hit my targets. You won't let me complete my tasks? Very well, we have spoken. Let's see, what information do I have about you at this point? Probably not enough. Honestly, I know a lot about you. I am surprised. I will be writing a report immediately. I regret not having written up a report about... No, not a report. Profile every tenant up to now before. Alright, hang on. Oh, I can see department here. I am a fool. Antoine Grubik. Apartment number 5, not 6. Male, he lives alone. His occupation is supposedly unknown. His awkward gaze and darting eyes betray his confidence in his own invincibility. Supposedly a printing office master. Let's drag in all of that information. Am I allowed to? No. Wait. No. There we go. And then I will be writing a report later. Because that's the law. What is this? Oh. They have poor sleep. Good to know. Good to know. I can buy more cameras. Just what I needed. Hello. What do you sell? Better be good stuff. And these aren't good stuff. I mean, you have sleeping pills, so that's the thing. I don't need it. I was talking to you. We need to speak. Hello. No, don't leave me. Left. We need to talk. I have the thing you need. I have your tie. I found a blue tie for you. Is it okay? That was just what I needed. Thank you, Carl. I hope $300 will cover your expenses. Yes, it did. Now, could we talk a bit more? I'll talk about the lottery. Yes, we have talked about this already. I don't have what I need to actually persuade you yet. Horns and Hoof. Persuade Lou to invest money in Horns and Hooves. I don't have a way to do it yet. And how do I follow this man? I don't know. Funny. What are you doing? Now, where do I put cameras? kind of want to put them there, but I don't think that will help me. But I'm doing it either way. I'm going in. Since he's leaving, that's rather convenient. How sweet of him to let me just wander in here. Installing your camera. There we go, and one over there. That should cover most of this room, and missing one small over there, and I have full control over this territory. Just what I need. Nothing will escape my eyes. Now, it's nice to not have a timeline for anything. Reminds me, I did check out the doctor's room, didn't I? But I haven't checked out this room yet. So I'll do that. And I also have my new tenant, actually. I have quite a few people I need to check out. Now, what's in here? But did I check this place? I do not remember at this very point. Now I know about this. I feel like I have due to the fan. The fan seems reminiscent. High suspicion. Ah, first aid kit. That did not help my daughter. And Dora is waiting for... No, has returned. That's rather inconvenient for me. Makes it difficult for me to check if they have done something nefarious. Luckily they live there. Or they don't. Hang on. Run. Oh no, they went downstairs. Lovely! I can check the room now. Don't mind me, just doing landlording jobs and stuff. Ah yes, repair. I'm repairing stuff. Right, I have a record. That's fine. Not illegal yet. Right. Okay, good. You wouldn't happen to have a gun. Right. As we know, that would be problematic. Right. I'm learning nothing about this person at this very moment. They're very secretive. A smoker. Okay, they read books. And ice skating, and... Okay, I thought for a moment that they might have moved, but they didn't. They're stuck in conversation. The best thing to happen. Illegal music. How could they? I have to fix this immediately. Dear God. Let's run with them. Dora Noel in apartment number 1. They do live alone right now. What is your occupation, ma'am? A music teacher, you say. We haven't spoken as well. That doesn't help the matter, but nonetheless. Law broken is a law broken. I'm gonna have to write a report on you now. I'm so sorry to say this. Let's see. When did music become illegal? Ah, here it is. Directive 646. It occurred on the 6th of September. There we go. Now, my evidence is the music. Lovely. I'm very serious about my job. I do not take anything lightly. What is this? Who's calling? Hello?
Ministry of Order. Entering Rubik, the traitor of the motherland, has been living in your house for an entire week. Although he's undercover agent in the revolution, you'll be punished for collusion. Your job is to watch and report everything that happens there. If you don't do this, you're either a traitor or asleep at the switch. That's intolerable. Consider yourself fined.
I didn't know a week had passed. He's a government worker. Very well. I will then have to report him. I didn't know he was a government worker at all. But with me having been fined, I guess I'll report him. Oh, wait. I need to talk to him now. Darn it. Fine, I'll do it manually. I need to know. I need to know. At the very least, I didn't get shot, so I would say the government is more reasonable than anyone else. Everyone else has just shot me the moment they didn't like what I was doing. They just kind of took some money that they gave me to begin with. Much more friendly. That's how I like it. Ooh, I can talk to him again. Grubik! You work for the government. Of course I work for the government. All citizens work for the sake of our great state. I'm talking about a different thing. You deceived Dante on the movement. Go to hell, Carl. I'm just an engineer in the printing office. If something happens here, it's none of your business. If you found something, it means you'd throw it down. Leave me alone. I will literally report you if you don't do what I say. Do you need anything? I need a couple of items for the work I took to complete at home. I'm missing the deadline. I can't leave this place even for a few minutes. And be grateful if you bring me scissors and paint. I'll see what I can do. 36 hours. Very well. I'll be knocking this door. Do I get a reward? It says nothing. No reward? I don't care then. I guess I'll report him. Government agent or not, I get fined for not doing it. Ah, wonderful. I got payout. Let's see, what do you want? You want something? I need your advice, Carl. I'm confused. I got my money today, but I'm not sure I can manage it properly. Give me some advice, Carl. How should I spend my money? Well, you can invest in fruit and berry farm development, you can invest in cattle development, you can invest in foreign currency, you can invest in the savings bank, you can help relatives. Ooh. Well, you can invest in cattle development. You already know what we have problems with. Food in our country. I am sure an investment in this will be highly profitable. Moreover, Horns and Hoofs plans to implement a waste-free production process, so the meat will be sold and the rest will be jellied. In jellied meat? Yes, they want to make jellied meat a national dish. Are you sure that's a good idea? No. That's a difficult decision. Take your time. Have you considered investing in savings? The safest investment is saving bank. Right, and there are lots of frauds out there. Frauds? I didn't even think about that. I'm an honest citizen. I've been faithfully and loyally worked at factory for more than 20 years. But I think you're right, Carl. I'll keep some of the money for necessities and deposit the rest. Yes, good. That's a clever choice. I'm going to be turned into jellied meat now. But I'm fine with that, honestly. I can survive. Now to write that report before I get in trouble. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for writing a report, but I don't care, because they find me, and I get angry for such things. Let's see, there you are. No, I'm not gonna bother earning the extra cash for that, I'll just write a report straight away. Mr. Antwin Grubik in apartment number... Which apartment are you? 5. Violation? Where is the fish violation? It's rather recent. 48. I believe that's the sound of a bus. We're going to die. The 8th. Where he had a fish-related incident. Rejected, incorrect, 40... Oh. Wait. Did I... Ah, code 40. I see. It's subject to under state protection. I see. So I would have been fined either way, but that one is slightly different then. I assume if I had done that, I would have been more okay with what I was doing. I just assume. I could be wrong. I need to get scissors and paint. Life is great. Leo Jivzek is a winner of the 9... Yeah, right, yeah, it's that man I spoke to a moment ago. I've already read that piece of paper. I have more cameras. Where do I put those? I need more tenants. Let's see, who is moving in? Let's send Andre in there, and we'll move Margaret Sower in here. Yes. I'm just going straight in. They were quick. Perhaps too quick. Suspicious. Now, let's see, I don't have a camera. I can't afford another camera. I was planning to put up a camera. I'm disappointed now. I keep losing these because I get fined, and I also don't have cash now, I realized. Guess I'll write more reports. For that cash money. I keep saying reports, it's just profiling. I can't profile my own wife? Or son? What is this? Popcock. But well, Miss Rannick is next. Rosa Rannick. Martial status with Mark Rannick. Occupation is a cook. I know these things about this very person. And they live in apartment number 3. Thank you for the cash. That should hold me up for a little bit. Honey, you wouldn't happen to have paint and scissors, right? What, Carl? We couldn't save her, Carl. How will we live now? I'm scared, Carl, and lonely. Can I help you? Give me Martha back. I've already talked about this. I can't do what's impossible. Also, our son needs help. Patrick, what seems to be the problem? Yes, Father? What happened? I can't bear it anymore. Another day, Father. Another day into mine, and I'll hang myself. What do you suggest? Can you afford rope, even? I want to leave the country, Dad. If I stay here, I'll eventually cease to be human. I can feel myself becoming dumber every day, and there's no way I'll ever get out of it. Well, where are you going? One of my co-workers told me they need my profile expert in North Korea. And same profile I had at a university. I'll be able to graduate and I get a good job there. North? Are you sure it's not South Korea? Isn't it the same? Poor little miner. Too bad they didn't teach you geography at university. Hello, Orion. That's not funny, Dad. Okay, how much do you need? A lot, Dad. 20,000. Now, son, you know I didn't even give that money to our dying daughter who's now buried beneath the floorboards. Right? What makes you think I'm gonna give you this? Your mother keeps taking all the money for groceries. She doesn't seem to care about you. I'll see what I can do, though. Thanks, Dad. You rule. Oh, you poor unfortunate fool. You should better work in a mine to earn that money. Like your father. Anyway. That 6-year-old is on the move. Well, let's talk with this bloke. Hello? Mr. Andre? I'm Carl, the landlord. Andre Rotha, waiting to be drafted. Are you a volunteer? Yes, sir. Very well. Let's discuss the war. You want to go to war? Yes. Why exactly do you want to defend your country or to be a hero? I just want to kill people. Good to know, good to know. And get away with it. War is the best idea ever. And damn my father, he made it so that they won't draft me when I dealt with this issue. Aren't you afraid of getting killed? I have the best weapons and protection. That will make sure of it. Worst case scenario, I'll use a live shield. Sounds reasonable. Anything new? I'll choose an apartment building with a mute landlord next time. Well, I don't judge you for that. Goodbye. Good luck with your war efforts, I guess. Oh, they're moving out. A shame. I never managed to report them. Well, let's start snooping. That's what I do best. They like to cook. Noted. What's in that chair? This 60-year-old lady, what does she hide from me? There must be something. Now I'm running out of time for things. I have to get those sisses. Is he here? He's not here. Time moves very fast. Turkish coffee pot, a chest piece. Very well. What else can I figure out about this person? Violin, you say? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hello. Would you like to talk? No. Hello? How did they know I was in there? How did they know? I was being stealthy. Hello, ma'am. We haven't met yet. I'm Carl, the landlord.
Ah, good afternoon, Comrade Karlstein. Margaret Sauer, librarian. We met about 10 years ago. I worked as a librarian of the 32nd teaching block. You probably don't remember me, and I have good memory for faces.
Nice to meet you. I entered the 42nd block. I hope you liked living in our building.
I will if it's clean and quiet and no kids.
I do have a son. The daughter is dead though, so you shouldn't need to worry about that. This is as warm as autumn we've had in a while.
You're young, Carl. You'd feel warm even in the Arctic. At my age, it's always freezing, and juvenile romanticism is inevitable, replaced by senile euphemism. I honestly don't know this word, but I am apparently using it. I need to look it up later.
Okay. Now, what about the war? Do you keep track of the news on the front line?
Oh no, I'm saving my nerves. These fools can't fight properly. If I were in charge, I would have exterminated all of their enemies long ago.
You think that's too much?
Nonsense, Karlstein. The history of mankind is about bloodshed. Have you been ditching school? Come to my library. I'll give you some textbooks of the history of war.
My son would probably love that. Do you like your job?
Absolutely. What could be better than guarding books from people? I couldn't last a day in the children's library. Unfortunately, society is once again forgetting that spanking is the best way to deal with a misfit who ruins books.
You have a stern views on bringing up children. Do you have kids?
No, Carl, I didn't have children. They're the antithesis of everything I love, order and quiet.
No. I'd rather not inform her of me destroying books on government directives. And the punishment would be too severe. I went buying another camera. Another camera has been acquired. Now, who's moving in here? Because someone's gonna be moving in there. Well, waiting for that. Setting up more cameras. I'll set it up here. I believe that will cover this section. Good. No! Didn't catch them smoking. Ah, darn it. Yes. I was never in your room. Indeed. Ah. Wonderful. I need to buy paint and scissors. What the? Oh no. Well, after I bought this, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Look at look. Scissors. Wonderful. Do you have paint? You don't seem to have any paint, my good sir. And that kind of makes the scissors obsolete for me, I'll be honest. Why don't you have paint? How do I get paint? Well, I'll knock on the door and tell him that I couldn't find paint. And then I'm gonna have to deal with the fact my wife has been reading books. Ugh. How could she betray me like this? Oh, he's not there. Shame. Anyway, I'm gonna have to talk to my wife about that. Wait, there you are. I'll deal with this first. I'd rather deal with this first. Oh, you asked for a few things. I'd be grateful if you bring me the scissors and paint. Well, I have the scissors. Take the scissors. Thank you. Is it just me, or are they rather silly? If you don't like them, I can use them myself.
Excuse me, but everything is okay. Thank you for your help. I do not have the paint, though. He didn't sell paint. I can ask again to hope for the best, but I don't think it's gonna give a better result this time. Do you have paint now? My compliments? Uh-huh. What are you selling? Not paint. Very well, there's no paint. What is the new directive? It's illegal to patronize a bar. It recently became illegal to read or own a book. Hang on a minute. He's making propaganda posters. How dare he? Well, why am I knocking on the door? I'm locking myself in. I need to confirm that she owns books. There should be a book around her somewhere. I would say that's a book, but apparently it's not. Or it was and I skimmed too quickly past it. That's just a diary. Was there a bookshelf in her? Surprisingly enough, I gave her the one room without a bookshelf. Poor librarian. There's a gardening magazine, not a book. Did she hide a book in the TV, perhaps? No, just some rum. That's completely fine to have. If you have rum at home, you don't patronize a bar, as that's illegal. We don't do that here. What about in the phone? Is there a phone book, perhaps? How does the librarian not have a book? I feel deceived. Very well. There is no book here. Anyway, I'm gonna have to talk to my wife now. Honey, you have... Do you know Patrick wants to leave? Yes, he told me. He's really upset about having to give up his education. What do you think? Shall we help him? My heart is breaking, Carl. They'll kill him at the border. They'll shoot him like a dog, my poor boy. I tried to talk him out of it, but he won't listen. It's fine, Martha. We have other problems. Now, let's see if I can find that thing that you're storing in her, and I have a problem with. You have kept it well hidden, Martha. But I will not stop trying. I'm sorry about this, but I need to know. If you are going against the government, we have a problem. A duck! An almighty duck. No, very well. I am writing a report. First on him, and then on Martha. Let's see. Mr. Antwin Grubik lives in apartment number 5. For God's sake, stop calling the phone. Oh, crap. My son is also reading a book. I guess I'll report on both. Hello, Carl. Do you have any information for me? Grubik tortured me with orders. I know how to cheer you up. We'll send you a small amount of money as compensation. No, your protege is doing fine. Good news, as an important day is coming. Antwin leaves today. Don't miss tomorrow's newspaper. Right, I do not care. Now, to do what I have to do. I will be writing a report on Mr. Grubik, because I discovered that he is doing illegal shit again. And I have been told that even if he is protected by the government, I am to, in fact, report him. I would probably be fined due to this, but I won't stop. Was it the very first one? It was the second directive. Number 38. It was posted on the very first day of me being stationed here, and my evidence is the fact that he is quite literally putting up propaganda. I have been fined due to 4087. Yeah, that makes sense. Now to write a report I didn't want to write. On Anna Stain. She lives in the basement. Now, let's see, where is the directive? Don't worry, Anna, I will take you before I take our son. That way you won't be having any trouble with that. It was from the 12th that was illegal, and she started reading it after that, so, you know, shame on her. There you go.
Yes, now I will also have to write one on Patrick Stain, who has been doing the exact same thing. I know, it's a shame. But it is how it is. Wait, oh. It was either the wife or the son, I guess. I'm sorry, honey. It had to be like this, but, it is how it is. Ah, he has left now. Well, I guess I'm getting another one. Who's moving in now? Rowena Patrick. Petrak. Well, my wife is going to jail. What do you feel about this, Patrick? This is what happens when you read books when it's illegal. You, like me, never sleep, run around, and scamper. It's very effective. Ah, my new tenant. Lovely. Ah, I even got paid. Very little, but I got paid nonetheless. I am glad I knocked on the door rather than just breaking in. He was sleeping. Would have been awkward. There's no one who wants to move in. That makes sense. Hello, do you want to talk? No. No, you don't. Of course you don't. He likes killing. That's all I know, but... Frick! We need to talk. Yes, father. We can't even discuss the fact that your mother went just in prison for the very thing you're doing. The son can't learn anything. If he doesn't learn anything from such simple things, then I have no choice but to report my very own flesh and blood. Yes, I know it's calling, but I have to take Patrick in here first. There we go. And that has been reported. Now I can take the phone call. Yes, hello. Carl Steen. Antoine Grubik, what happened? I'm in trouble. Those damn new Tomorrow guys are after me. What, you were just a mechanic in the print shop? There's no time for jokes, Carl. You know I work for the government, but you decided to not tell Danton. Or you didn't know, even though it's your job to know. In any case, you must help me. Hide me. Your apartment would be the best place. Nobody will think I'm back. Not that stupid. I guarantee you a handsome reward. The strike was sabotage thanks to me. I have completed my task for the Ministry of Resistance. You'll be rewarded well for your help, Carl. Well, of course. Okay, you can stay in my office. I hope you won't be there long. It's gotta be fine, because my son is getting arrested now, so I'm the only one who will know. And I need a couple of days, and I'll be picked up. Very well. If you're lying to me, I'm gonna have to... Well, I can't shoot you. I'm not allowed to have guns, and I don't know where I can find a knife. Who's reading a book? Rowena, we're gonna have to talk. Why does everyone read books these days? You know it's illegal. What is wrong with these people? Patrick, that's what you get. Should have stayed in the mines. Been a man. Hello. I'm Carl, the landlord.
I'm Rowena Petrak. I finally found a good apartment close to the plant. I work for the conveyor belt and grow very tired, so I don't have the energy to commute.
I hope you like it.
Me too. It is the first file I'm in the apartment building working.
They work great. I check the meters constantly. What do you ask?
I work at a plant and I like putting mechanisms together. And don't freak out if my apartment starts to smell like soldier.
Thanks for telling me. Let's discuss the weather. The skies were clear only once or twice this week. It's going to get really cloudy soon. Cold. Dark.
I hate to fall. It gives me migraines.
Because of the weather?
No, because of the migraine.
Fair enough. Working a conveyor belt is an interesting job. What exactly do you do?
I assemble the engines for the appliances Sade puts in its apartment buildings. He must think that's not feminine, but there are lots of women at our plant. We host appliance assembly competitions, and a woman broke the record in the laundry machine category.
How interesting. Do you have any chance, by chance, compete in soup-making contests?
Very funny, Carl. Male humor. If housewives governed the country, people wouldn't be hungry. Our shift manager is a woman, too. She's thinking of becoming a politician.
Unlike male politicians, who are unpleasant, female politicians are simply disgusting. Why? Because, just like Santa Claus, they are imaginary figures in our country. Your views on women are so broad. You're completely out of line. Your chauvinism is making my head hurt again. A headache? How typical. Go away, Carl. Well, how convenient that we don't see eye to eye. Anyway, I'm going to be reading the newspaper. Ooh, I've received a message. Let's see. A fatal prize. The lottery winner has turned into a tragic loss. A fair citizen, Leo Jivsek, won the prize and was taking the money to the bank. When ne'er-do-wells emerged from the dark alley, attacked and killed Comrade Jivsek and stole the money. An investigation is underway. Eyewitnesses say they heard the assailant screaming something about jellied meat. Yeah, that sounds about right. Patrick is still being dealt with. Fantastic. Anyway, I'll write a report on her. We don't see eye to eye either way, so why should I care? Let's see, that's apartment number 3. Now, it's still illegal to read books. That's not going to change for quite some time. 53, yes, that was on 12. What insult? Dear God. Imagine having 4 insulted displayed. Hello, Antoine. I'll stay with you a couple of days. Yes, I have understood that by now. Anyway. Is there anyone I can call at this moment? No, there is not. Well, this seems to be going great. Is there anyone who wants to move in? Ooh, Albert Manick. Looking for an apartment in Cruise Ship Street. Will pay a handsome sum. Plans to stay long term, no questions asked. I see no problem with this. I have that place covered in cameras. Except one. I'll place one more camera. There we go. I'll have this place covered from head to toe in cameras. Very soon. Fantastic. Not a spot unseen. Oh, I don't remember if I actually checked his place out. Let's see. How much do I know about him? Nothing. I need to check it out. I'm running out of people to arrest. It's a problem. Let's check if the doctor has done something illegal whilst I haven't been looking at him. He might have. He might have a book. Anything illegal will be reported immediately, after all. That is my job. Everything seems to be in order. That book seems to not be illegal, apparently. Oh dear. Doesn't seem to have changed. I could probably steal from them to earn money, but that's not within my working schedule. I am an honest man, if nothing else. Of not robbing people. Ah, never mind, he has a light bulb. He's going to jail. It's such a simple rule to not break. Why do they keep doing this to me? They really don't make this simple. We'll talk in a moment, George. We'll talk in a moment. First, I'm gonna have to write a new report. Well, profile Mr. Spock. Apartment number 2. He's still single, and still a doctor, supposedly. I know this information about him now. Now, Mr. Spock, who lives in apartment 2, has broken directive number... Let's see, light bulbs are... Oh! Blue ties are illegal. Whoops. That's on me to have bought a blue tie specifically. I hope they don't document those things. I will be in trouble then. I assume I can't report myself after all. There we go. Now we can have a chat with him. What do you want? Well, actually, I'll talk to you first. Warn you. You know that man is up there, right? You don't want to talk to me. Very well, I will talk to him myself. What do you need? Hello, Carl. You must have read the newspaper and know what happened. The situation got out of control. No, the last time I read the newspaper, it was about the lottery winner being preaching about jellied meat. Traitor Grubik escaped. What a pity. We'll pay a good price for his head. Do you know anything about him? I don't know where he is. What a shame. Coming back to where he used to live is a smart plan. Nobody but me decided to inspect your building, but I believe you goodbye, Carl. Very well. Hang on, I need to read the newspaper, then I'll take the phone call. Rest for workers. The employees of Mine 17 held a meeting about improving the conditions of their work environment. They decided everything is fine and signed up for a vacation. Local resorts offer a wide range of vacation and educational programs, including museum tours, visiting memorials to their leader, and attending patriotic seminars. If only my son was alive to know that. Anyway, I'll have to pick up the phone. Meanwhile, Mr. Schmuck is going into prison. As he should. Yes? Ministry. Ministry of Order. Comrade Carl, you did a right thing providing Comrade Grubik with shelter. His actions caused the labor strike to fail in a big way. Andrew Grubik is a hero who helped avoid bloodshed. We'll take him in a couple of days. The motherland will thank you. Try to hide him from others. Fantastic. I can buy another camera with that. You give me camera funds and I will do literally everything you want. No joke. I am very easily paid off with information. That man's back. Now, anyone home? Why do you never leave your home? I do not understand, and I don't want to talk to you. Instead, I'll lock myself in here and put some more cameras. Oh dear. I'm in trouble. I cannot move. I did the bad.
What are you doing?
I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. I'm already leaving. Leave at once. Ooh. Why did... Oh, right. Yes, that. I should have probably looked inside first. I need more cameras. I actually believe she was simply asleep. That's on me. Anyway, I'm repairing that building, and I will be done. I thought she was leaving. No one wants to move in. I'm running out of people. Shame. Who would have thunk? By me reporting everyone, I've run out of people. Weird. Anyway, she's gonna be busy down there for a little bit. Probably need better cameras down there eventually.
You live in the best country in the world, and other countries are jealous of you. Each of our citizens receives all that he or she needs to live a happy and carefree life.
What are you doing? You're too loud. I'm Carl, the landlord. What's going on?
And just as Markovich, this is a mobile propaganda unit. According to our schedule, we'll be here for 4 days. Enjoy, Carl.
4 days? Let's strike a deal and you'll move on according to our schedule. Aren't you tired of hearing this? How does this work?
Easy. It's basically a giant moving radio. I need to set the frequency to the panel as well as a few other options you need to know about.
Can't you turn it down?
I can't turn it up though.
That doesn't help me. Very well. It's within the law. Even if I don't like the loudness. They make phone calls.
Thankfully, our
they seem to be getting him now. That's good.
Disperses the waves of terror our treacherous enemies send crashing upon our great state.
That is all I'm going to be hearing for quite some time now.
Vigilant. Keep an eye on your surroundings. Watch out for agents of sabotage.
But it's for people to know.
Every transgression. Do not let aggressive imperialism
Goodbye,
cast
Krubik.
a shade over our labor and valor. To counter the hostile attacks and defend our right to live as we wish, we will move forward along our own path and prove that the
Oh, no.
people and the
Run,
party
run, run, run.
are one. Our great leader
I tried to
is the
run, there was a
mind,
policeman in the way. What are you doing here? No, I'm so sorry. Leave at once. Yes, yes, of
honor,
course.
and conscience of the state. May
He never leaves the
live
room.
long and
It's
prosper.
quite problematic.
You live in the
Wait, you're
best
just selling
country in
things.
the
I don't care.
world, and other countries.
Advice of the state. Starting today, the streets of Helma are decorated with mobile propaganda units. Each one will be transmitting patriotic station non-stop. Citizens will now be able to listen to the last news around the clock and resist the propaganda of the enemy.
Are jealous of you. Each
With
of
our own
citizens
propaganda.
receives all
That's how
that
it
he or
works.
she needs to live a happy and carefree life.
I'm really running out of
Soap,
people.
Sugar, bread, and certificates of appreciation.
It's so
Just
loud.
remember, our foes are continually
Why is it
plotting
worse in
against us.
here?
Thankfully, our great leader effortlessly disperses the waves of terror our treacherous enemies send crashing upon our great state.
Well, this is what I get.
Still, you
After
must
all,
be
it is the
vigilant.
land
Keep an
and
eye
the
on your
nation's
surroundings.
intentions. I will
Watch
not
out
go
for
against the
agents of
nation's
sabotage
intentions.
and report every
I do need this man to leave the
Do
building,
not
though.
let aggressive imperialism
now.
cast a shade over our labor and valor. To counter the hostile attacks
Yes,
and defend our right to
yes.
live as we wish,
Fool,
we will
leave.
move forward along our
What's this
own
eating? I have to be
path
quick.
and prove that the people and the party are one. Our great leader
quick,
is the
quick.
mind,
I know nothing of the
honor,
man.
and conscience of the state. May he
He's eating
live
soup.
long and prosper.
He has glasses.
You live in the best country in the world, and
What else?
other
What
countries
else?
are jealous of you. Each of our citizens receives
Nothing.
all that he or she needs to live a happy and carefree
How
life.
dare you read? You're going to
Soap,
jail.
Sugar, bread, and certificates
Why
of
does everyone read?
appreciation. Just remember, our foes are continually plotting against us.
Run.
Thankfully, our great leader
Yes.
effortlessly disperses the waves of terror
And wait.
our treacherous
I'm gonna have to
enemies
report him.
send crashing
Oh
upon
dear.
our great
I don't want to be
state.
there.
Still,
That place is
you
painful.
must be vigilant. Keep an eye on your surroundings.
Well, let's see.
Watch
First,
out
I'll
for
profile
agents
him.
of sabotage and report every
I know that about him.
transgression. Do not let aggressive
Honestly, I'm too lazy to do that. I'll
imperialism
just write
cast
report
a
immediately on
shade over our
Manic.
labor and valor. To counter the hostile attacks and defend
Let's see,
our
which
right to
department are
live
you in?
as we wish, we will move
number
forward
5.
along our own path and prove that the people and the party
I
are one.
believe the phone
Our
is
great
ringing.
leader is the mind, honor, and conscience of the state. May
Let's see,
he
where's the
live
book
long
one?
and
There's the
prosper.
book.
You live in the best
53,
country in the world, and other countries
12.
are jealous of you. Each of our citizens receives all that he or she needs to live a happy and
Let's take the phone
carefree
call.
life. So
Yes, hello? Still reading it. The Ministry, of course.
Minister of Order, hello Carl. The famous Jen Ariel Johnson is coming to town. Even though he's retired, Johnson has agreed to give a series of lectures at the university. We've also arranged for him to give a speech to some school kids at the stadium to improve the patriotic spirit. You must move in, Jen Ariel Johnson, ASAP.
Of course, anything else?
And give Ariel's previous achievements, the state is eager to pay his expenses. It's your duty as a state employee to provide Johnson with everything he needs. Fulfill his every request out of respect for his previous achievements. But, no but, Carl, the minister will reimburse you after Johnson moves out. Execute.
sugar, bread,
Execute who?
and certificates of appreciation.
Hello, Carl. This is Danton. Our team needs your help again. Now what? You've surely noticed the propaganda near your building. It's hard to miss it. It keeps going day and night. None of the tenants can sleep as well. Well, of those that still stay. The lack of sleep is the least of the evils this job visits upon me. The worst part is, the content that rig is cramming into our people's ears. But we have a plan that will advance our cause. Oh, don't worry. At this rate, there's not going to be a single person in this building to hear it other than me. I don't want to kill anyone, though. Of course, Carl. How would I? How could I? There we go. All we need to do is use the technology Milka to broadcast our ideas. How? All you have to do is find a way to change frequency. Remember, frequency 101.9. Is that a pirate radio station? You're very smart, Carl. Should I even mention that the job will pay well? As soon as we hear the program we need, you will receive your payment. No. No, I will not take part in your shady activisms, and that's too bad, Carl. Take care of yourself and your family. Are you threatening me and my family? Literally, I have no family anymore. Goodbye.
Just
Like for real.
remember,
I got rid of them.
our foes are continually plotting against us.
How have they not
Thankfully,
noticed that
our
I literally got
great
rid of my own
leader effortlessly
family?
disperses the waves of
They clearly
terror
have no
our
information
treacherous
network.
enemies send crashing upon our great state.
We only have a few people
Still,
left. Let's
you
see.
must be
Ariel,
vigilant.
you
Keep
may
an
enter.
eye on your surroundings.
I
Watch out
realized
for
just now
agents
that
of
I put them into
sabotage
one
and
apartment I
report
don't have
every
cameras in.
transgression. Do not let
That's a fault of my
aggressive
sake.
imperialism
Should have fixed
cast
this
a
one.
shade over our labor and valor.
Oh, I need the money.
To counter the hostile attacks
I don't know
and
when they will need
defend
something.
Our right to live as we wish. We will move forward along our own path and prove that
Hello.
the people and the party
yes,
are
you don't
one.
want to talk to me until
Our
you
great
moved in, do
leader
you?
is the mind, honor, and
Should have read a
conscience
book,
of the
should you?
state. May he live long and prosper.
Shame.
You live in the best country in the world, and other countries are jealous of you. Each of
Hello.
our citizens receives all that he or she needs to live a happy and carefree
Hello.
life. Soap, sugar, bread, and certificate.
Hello, I'm Carl the landlord, and I really like it when I talk to someone because then this thing shuts up. Ariel Johnson, retired general, here to boast the patriotic spirit of our youth. How long will you be staying? I'll give several speeches and lectures, and we'll then move on to, you know, educating the rest of the masses. My main task is to inspire loyalty to our great state and the ideas of a dear leader. Your arrival is a great honor for me. My final speech is to be given to the school kids at the stadium. Feel free to come with your children. We have a draft program from school to battlefield. It's an accelerated program for turning boys into men. I really wish my son was here to hear about it. Will you win the war? Will we win the war, in your opinion? By all means. I gave a speech to the patriotic camp alumni. You should have seen their reaction. It was glorious. All in great shape, eyes full of fire, ready to fight like, you know, young dogs. A little bit of training and we'll have a squad of bona fide players. I mean soldiers. Soldiers.
Just remember,
Good
our
to hear, good to
foes
hear.
are
What do you think, Comrade Johnson? What future awaits us? Awesome, Carl. We're at the breaking point of the war. Food will start arriving soon. For now, there's not enough food for everyone, but those who serve our state honestly get to eat. I have nothing to add.
continually
It
plotting
sounds
against
correct.
us. Thankfully, our great leader effortlessly disperses the waves of terror our
Now, anything
treacherous
else that
enemies
I've been
send crashing
notified with?
upon our great state.
No.
Still, you
No.
must
Well,
be vigilant.
very soon.
Keep an eye on your surroundings. Watch out for agents of sabotage and
Yes,
report
one's gone.
every
Whoops,
transgression.
I fixed
Do
the
not
room.
let aggressive imperialism cast
Darn
a
it.
shade over our labor and valor.
Wouldn't happen to be anyone who wants to move in.
Counter the
No.
hostile attacks and defend our right to
course
live
not.
as we wish. We will move
Is he
forward
sleeping?
along our own path
He's sleeping.
and prove that the people and the party are one. Our great
Well,
leader is the
I guess we'll
mind,
just
honor, and conscience of the state. May he live long and prosper.
A
You
gun?
live in the best country
That's
in
illegal.
the world, and other countries are jealous of you.
I see what
Each
you're
of our
doing.
citizens receives all that
Don't
he or
shoot,
she
please.
needs
Oh, dear.
to live a happy and carefree life. Soap,
I need
sugar,
more cameras.
bread, and certificates of appreciation. Just
we go.
remember, our foes are continually plotting against us. Thankfully, our great leader.
I don't really know what to do
disperses
now.
the waves
My
of terror
family's
our
gone. I
treacherous
don't need to
enemies
consume
send
anything,
crashing
literally.
upon our great state.
Hang on, I have
Still,
cameras down
you
here.
must be vigilant. Keep
I'd
an
rather
eye on
keep
your
these over here, though.
surroundings. Watch out for agents
It
of
helps you know
sabotage
when people are
and
eating,
report
and I can
every
spy on them.
transgression. Do not let aggressive imperialism
So,
cast
how
a
long have you been
shade
there?
over our labor and valor.
I would
To
prefer
counter
if
the
you
hostile attacks and
weren't there
defend
anymore.
our right to live as we wish.
I'm called Landwarn. What's going on? Once again, 4 days. Oh dear. Very well, we've done.
We
We're
will
done.
move forward along our own path and prove that the
Nah,
people
you're
and
leaving.
the party are one. Our
Please
great
leave the room.
leader is the mind, honor, and conscience of the
Good.
state. May he live long and prosper.
Oh dear,
You
so
live
loud.
in the best country in the world, and other countries are jealous of you. Each of our citizens receives all that he or she
There we
needs
go. I don't
to
believe
live
I've
a
inspected
happy
the
and
bedrooms.
carefree life. Soap,
Well, that's a problem. It did fix the sound, though, so I do appreciate that, to be honest. But, shame. What a shame. Well, I guess I'll take the phone. In my defense, I didn't do it. Okay? I was not responsible for that one. This time. Yes, hello. I'll start with Ministry.
Ministry of Order, hello, Carl. You should settle Inga Brinkfield, a famous scientist, in the house as soon as possible.
Execute. Very well, I will do that immediately afterwards. Yes, hello, who are you? Oh, that's a lot of private calls. Carl, it's Stanton again. We've heard there's a certain Ariel Johnson living in your building. Yes, the retired general. I think he's supposed to lecture at a university. And I've heard he's scheduled to give a speech at the stadium.
If I'm not mistaken, this is a cover-up. This man might turn out to be a general specializing in suppressing peaceful protest. We've long known him as an Aglov butcher. 2 years ago, he practically drowned. Now town in blood. Over 600 people dead and several thousands injured. Aglo has always been a small town. It basically ceased to exist after that operation. The main enterprise, the clock factory, closed. Now it's a ghost town. And that's not the only case.
Let me guess, you want me to find something confirming your theory?
You're absolutely right. Among the other things, the butcher was in charge of Tuken operation, and he was rewarded for this.
What operation?
It was a real bloodbath. 200 rookies against a battalion of tanks. First they were deprived of their minds, then their future, then nothing but meat now. Sorry, it's not any easy for me to suppress me emotions. My nephew died though.
My condolences, I guess.
Find proof he took part in that operation. Call me if it's him.
Yeah, I won't be doing that. Anyway. What's going on, Carl? The mobile propaganda unit blew up. What, was that your work, Danton? I thought this was your work, Carl. That's not good. We wanted you to use the device, not break it. Do you think I'm an idiot? Do you realize what I'll have to listen to from my superiors now? It was not, Carl, I swear. Sure. Oh no, now my superiors, isn't it? Yes.
Ministry of Order, a mobile propaganda unit blew up next to your building. What do you know of the reasons?
I will tell them about the revolutionary proposal. I was asked to reprogram it, but I refused.
Why didn't you report this? You're under arrest, Carl.
Now, you do have a point there. You do, in fact, have a point. I should actually have reported it. Also, I have a bill to pay. What bill is it? Caviar for... Oh, I see. I'll just pay that then. Again, Caviar's is coming on the door. I'll be in prison in the meantime, I guess. That's it. Let's just repair this and see if I can move... the Brinkfields in. Oh. In adherence to order number 2765, you are fired for negligence. No! I didn't want to get fired.
The entire neighborhood came to see Carl dragged into the police car. His face was covered with blood, and his pants had a hole where his building keys had been, as the police had torn them out with a fabric.
Oh dear.
To the bitter end of their short life, Carl wondered what happened to his family.
Well, his daughter is dead. His wife and son are imprisoned where I'm going now, so yeah, I'll find them probably.
No one from Carl Stein's family was destined to live to the end of the year.
I'm not surprised about that. Other than me. I'm surprised I didn't survive this time. Well! That was another attempt. I will probably be continuing from this one even further. I just apparently have to also be careful to actually report things. I keep forgetting to do that. Because I extend things continuously, and time moves a bit faster than I anticipated at any moment. I just see him loading his gun, though. So suspicious. So suspicious. But yes, quite a lot of fun. gonna be continuing with this. The next stream is going to be either tomorrow or Sunday. It's gonna be one or the other. I'm a bit uncertain about which one specifically right now, but we'll figure that out when it happens, won't we? So, I hope you all had a good time. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
The stream is done now for the day. The Norse house doors are closed. But look forward to another